Yeah, again, you have this coined phrase and title for one of the disciples, Doubting Thomas. And what I find so important about his story is that, Jesus knows everything. He knows Thomas is doubting, and yet he lets Thomas sit in his doubt for a period of time. Now, why do that? Why do all these other people get to see the resurrected Jesus, who Thomas keeps hearing about but hasn't seen yet? Why allow him to sit in it? And I say this because as we work through these seasons of deconstruction, it can take time, right? There can be a season in which God just allows you to sit in it. Man, read the Psalms. There's so many Psalms where God just lets you sit in it. And I think part of the reason is because when you do come out of it, man, your roots are so much deeper because of the time you had to sit in it, In other words, there's a maturation, there's a maturity that happens at times when we have to wait longer, so that when we come out, the roots are incredibly deep. They're so deep. I think of high school kids. I used to be a high school teacher, and I taught the Bible. I taught both theology and how to interpret the Bible. And I would encourage high school kids who were sometimes too ashamed to admit that they just weren't sure if they really believed what they still believed, going through a Christian school, being in a Christian environment. And I would try to encourage them, look, this might take longer than you think, longer than your parents might hope for it, but God, I think, is faithful to see you through to the very, very end, because something about the depth of the kind of person you will become is on the other side of that season of working through questions, And I would say the people who we're most drawn to, the people who really are kind of just magnetic people in our lives, I'm almost positive that many of them are people who have gone through seasons of doubt and seasons of questions, long seasons of doubt, right? And the reason why they're just so great with people and they're so kind and they're so patient and they're so wise is because they've had to sit in it for some time, And so I would say that to any of you guys, man, doubting Thomas, he had to wait. Jesus let him wait. God lets us wait sometimes because what's going to come out on the other end is the roots being deep into the ground because of the time that it's taken to get there.